Hello and welcome to Prison Architect. I just sold a prison, my default prison, the one I built, for 110,000. So it starts me out with 140,000, which is okay because I want to build a better prison. And to do that, we need more money because the 30,000 I start you with is just not enough. So I think right away we can start by just hiring people, and you can try the research bureaucracy. I don't think he can research till he has an office, though. So there, we'll just pop all that on the board there. What I want to do is build from the edge down, and instead of having deliveries here, I actually want to change it to the other side of the road. It doesn't cost anything to do this, so deliveries right here, and there. And the garbage, same thing. I think it starts here, yeah, and it goes down 8. So there you go. There's deliveries and there's garbage, and we can get rid of them both on this side of the road. That should work. And we're gonna try to build a foundation. And I like the concrete walls. So if I go to planning first, we're gonna do this. This is 87 across. So half of that is, well, 43, and then there's one in the middle. So one walkway or 3? Probably a 3. So it's going to be 43, 41. And then there's going to be 3. So that should be 40, 43. Yeah. 41, 42, 43. Oh, right, it was okay. Yeah, we're good. We're going to come down this way. We're going to have like a big plus. So I think it goes down by like 80 as well. Let's delete that really quick so I could figure it out. Looks like it goes down. It's not quite the same. It's 78. So you need 34. And from 34 you need 32. So that is 32, my friend. And then from the corner here, you can build 32 as well. Nope, I lied. Right. I hate it when I lie. Yeah, because that's 78. Oh, okay, so if it was 80, it'd be 40. So 78 is 38. I mean, 39. And if it's 39 even, then you need 38 for a 2 walkway. At least that's the way the math should work. Yep. So we have a walkway 2 wide in the middle by 3 wide coming down here. This is what we have. It's not quite symmetrical all the way, but I think it'll do. I think if we look at this, we can be happy. So what do you think? You think this is good? I think so. Come down this way, and that'll be the main thoroughway for the prison. However, what I do know for a fact is that you can't have 2 caffeines. Yeah. You can't have 2 canteens and have them be efficient. You can't have 2 kitchens and have them be efficient. It doesn't work that way because the game doesn't really support that as of yet. You can't assign chefs to work only 1 kitchen and they're going to just deliver shit everywhere, and that's a real problem. So if this is going to be the format and all the shit's going to be on this side, then I probably want to just do that. There. I probably want to put the canteen in the middle here, and I probably want to make it 18 wide in spaces. And the door here is going to be for the kitchen only. If I do that, then I'll actually do that, because those will be the doors for the kitchen. Don't worry, this walkway here will still exist, but I just won't go to the road. There'll be other passageways to the road, or I don't know. Maybe they'll escort them all the way around and come into the south, and I'll put gates here or something. That'll be fine. So if the kitchen comes in through this, I kind of want to. Let's see, 4, 8. Okay, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You only need 9 wide for the kitchen, but because you can expand the kitchen pretty far. But I think I'll do 18 on both. So if it's going to be 18 on both, and this is 1. So it's going to be 9 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the kitchen is going to stop here. And then from this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it goes this way. How wide is the kitchen? Well, canteen's got to be big enough for if it starts here, and there's going to be another, like, say, a couple entrances. So if we have an entrance here and here, yes, this will be a mighty big canteen. And this is the wall to the canteen as well. If we go to objects, see, you'll put a table here. That's a bench. Table's here. And that's a bench. I prefer to skip one and then do this again. And then those will be, now you can't tell the difference, so I'll have to do this. There. You don't actually have to skip at all, but I prefer to do it that way. And I prefer to skip one up here. Maybe I will shuffle them down by 1 so there's a walkway. Again, you don't have to do it this way because that's just not how the game operates. They walk over shit. You know, it's not like they need passageways. But I like to build passageways. It just makes it easier, I think, for them to navigate. So that's a table, and we'll just do 3x4s. Wow, I can't actually do another table if I do that. And I kind of needed 4 tables tall. Oh, wait a minute, I can do it this way. Did I say do it? Yeah, I can do it this way. Here's how. These tables will touch. Yeah, see, like this? And then we'll skip 1, and then we'll have 4. Yeah, there you go. See that? So we have an extra long table in the middle. And I want to get 200 prisoners in this. And if you're going to have seating for 200, each table only seats 8. And 200 divided by 8 is 2. And that's 16. That's 25 tables. We're not going to get that many tables in here. Not with my plan, anyway. We need a kitchen as well, so we're not going to get 25 tables. 25 times 8, yeah, is 200. I should have known that. 25 times 4 is 100. Well, anyway, that's 2, 4, that's 8. That's 16 tables right there. We could get 24 tables, it looks like. And I'll probably still have plenty left over for the kitchen. Yeah. 4 times 6 is 24. So this will be 24 tables. That's not quite seating for 200. We're off by 1 table. So we have 192 seating capacity. But you know what? Fuck them. Okay, so if we skip 1 here, serving tables are 4 wide as well, if I remember correctly. So if I go to my objects and I look at my serving tables, they should be... Actually, they're 5. Yeah. Wow, okay, they're 5, so you gotta understand they're 5. Objects, planning objects, there it is. Okay, so if they're 5, we need a space here, and there. And that's a serving table, it's a serving table, serving table, serving table. Not too horrible, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself, by the way. I kind of wanted to have a walkway between each one of these, but since server tables are 5, it just doesn't work that way. They have to be shifted 1. And it doesn't matter anyway, because they clip right through them. Or I can squish them together, depending on how much space I want my kitchen to have. That's probably more than enough serving tables. As a matter of fact, 2, 3, 4. Oh, genius, genius. Watch this. If I put them back to back like this, like, look at that. Look at that. Oh, who's the man? And then there's enough for one more table up here, which I probably don't need at all. I could put bins up here for trash. And if that's the case, then we'll put the wall here. And as far as doors are concerned, I don't know. This is a gigantic canteen. Is there even going to be enough space for all of my prisons? This block has to hold 50 cells. And I still need enough space left over for a strip of something. So if it's going to be 50 cells, and there's going to have to be a shower, etc., etc. Okay, up in the corner here, 50, huh? 50 cells? Well, there's a cell, like that. And how many can I get? I'm not quite sure. Now, this might make it easy for them to tunnel out, because if the toilet's here, they can just go that way. Which means I'm going to probably have to put a dog patrol around here. And they'll have to be very quick to spot them, because they don't dig that fast, but they do dig. So, yeah, you gotta make sure you got dogs. Can I even get 50 in this clump? That's 10 cells. 11, 12, 13, and 1 solitaire cell, which is fine. I don't have a lot of solitaire cells. Actually, I would prefer to have 2 solitaire cells per 12 prisoners. But if that's 13, how am I going to get 50 out of that? I mean, 13 times 2 is 26. Well, 4 rows of these will give me 52. So if I squish them in, we don't give them any wiggle room. Okay, there you go. You need them right there. And this will have to be a wall. And if I do this, oops, then that's going to be another 13, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So 13, 13, 13. Maybe we can do this. It's going to be a tight squish, and I'm usually not accustomed to putting my prisoners in this tight. But, hey, who cares? I need 4 of these. And it looks like I can get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. 8. Well, offices are 4 by 4. Classrooms can be big. I was thinking to put offices in this area here. And am I really going to get 50 in this clump? I mean, it just doesn't seem like that's correct, and I still have all this space left over. But apparently, I need to unlock the cloning tool as fast as possible. Well, we know that's 13. We know that's 26. And, well, we know that's going to be a trip of cells. Yeah. So 13 and 13 is 26. 26 and 26 is 52. This is enough with the solitary cell. Of course. Gotta have that. There. That's not a lot of solitary cells, though. I mean, for 52 prisoners, we only have 4 solitary cells. Now, 52. I want it 50. I can chop off 2 of these cells and make them solitary cells. Which could mean cutting up this one. Because if I do that, I have wasted space. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that for the principle of wasted space. It just doesn't make me feel good. But if I chop this corner off, now how many solitary cells could I possibly get in here? Well, you can technically get 2 here, and that's it. Because if the door goes here with that one corner, they need a walkway to get out. And even if I put a thing here and a thing here, there's not enough space to put a door here. So I can't squish in more solitary cells than what I already have, sadly. Yeah. I was thinking maybe like that, and then it doesn't work. There's just not enough space. And, well, the issue is I have this walkway down here. No, I want to keep that walkway because I could expand the land, and that can just keep going. I just don't think I have enough solitaire cells, that's all. You'll know if you've played the game before that it's probably wise to have more than 1 per 13. Because of contraband. They find the contraband, they'll shackle them in their cells waiting for solitaire. I mean, then they miss a lot of stuff. So, offices are... You think you could fit 2 offices in there, but you need a dividing space between the offices. And that's the problem. That's the tricky part. I would like to shrink the canteen by 1 then, but I don't see a proper way to do that. This will only be 3. See, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some offices need 5. And I mean, if I did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and had a line going up, it's a little bit of a waste of space. Like, I could put the security room and offices, etc., all around here. Like, there's a door here, and then I could even put a wall here if I wanted to. And there you go. And then this is it. But I don't like that. It's just a waste of space. I like to actually share the offices. I like to have an office here, like there's no wall here, and then they just go over. This is technically a waste of space by 1 tile. But then again, I am earning 5 extra tiles by putting my deliveries and garage on this side. So it might not be such a horrible thing. You need 5 offices. I'd like to say 6 offices, actually. Because you need 1 for the foreman, 1 for the chief, 1 for the warden, 1 for the accountant, 1 for the psychologist. But you also need an office for... You need a security off. You need security a security area. Actually, a security office is an office, but the chief doesn't. The chief is in his own office. He's not in a security office. So the 6th office is a security office, and then you also need an armory, and so an armory as well. So what do you think? I don't know if 134,000 is going to be enough to actually construct even part of this. It might be. It might be enough to construct this quarter. Maybe enough to construct this, but I probably won't be doing anything with this other half for a while. And where's the yard, right? Well, I'm going to have to put the laundry room or the shower. You could share showers, like, I mean, split up showers. And if you do it right and set the regime properly, then you can have different showers for different classifications of prisoners, because if they wake up and instantly go to a shower, the shower will be the closest one. So if you put a shower here, for all of these guys, they'll go here. And then if you make this wing something else, they'll all go to a shower here. And then if you build 2 yards, you could do shower, yard, and then, or yard, shower. And then from that, go back to work, and then work, eat, and then from eat to work, and then free time. And they need some free time. They don't need it, but I prefer to give it to them. So I could have 2 showers, a 50 head shower on each side. And we'll need a workshop, which I want to have one common workshop probably here. And if I know I can fit 52 cells here, then I don't really need to worry. I know what the space is going to be. Oh, but 50 cells is 1, 2, 3, 4. What's all this space? Yeah, this is extra. This is dead weight space. I got this whole walkway here that's dead weight. It just seems like I should be putting something here. And I'm not. And I can't. It just bugs me because, you know, see, this is 4 up here. And then there's 3 here. There's no office that's 3 by 3. There, some of them are 5, and all the rest. One of them is 5. I think the kennel needs to be 5 by 5, and everything else needs to be. The armory can be like 3. It can be small, but other than that, I mean, you really need space. I mean, this is dead space. This is a waste of space, and I don't like that waste of space. One more tile down. If I squish the canteen by 1. Actually, if I squish the canteen by 2, and all the tables were just together, that would be interesting. People would be walking over tables to get food, which they do anyway. But if I squish it by 1, and I moved all the tables down, yeah, I could still put a walkway in there. So objects. It's not really ideal, but this isn't ideal for offices. So as we brainstorm, and we realize we could put double tables here instead. And we just need one more row of double tables. That would be here. Bit of a tight squish. Oh hey. Fuck them. And there's still 8 seats missing out of the canteen. And we can actually move this wall down by 1. It's a bit uneven now. My OCD is kicking in and I'm pissed now. Alright, well, whatever. I'm going to make double offices. So there's going to be a door here and here. Now there's a sort of a thing here. Kennel can be back here. Don't want prisoners. The kennel can be next to the security, which can be next to the armory. And the armory can be in the middle between all the offices. So, which is fine by me. I don't need prisoners worried so much about the about getting into the armory. This is how I like to do offices, actually. The office is here, and then there's just this little walkway. So it's not perfectly private, but you could put doors here. I'm going to have 6 offices. There. 2, 4, 6. And then there's enough space here for the kennel and security, and which is cool. And should I put like right here? Should I put the shower there? Now I don't know if I can get 50 heads in the shower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's only 9. 5 times 9 is 45. That'd be a tight ass squish. That'd be a small ass shower. If I drop that, but this is where they have to be because the other 50 prisoners are going to be on this side. This is going to be a wall all the way down, and this is going to be a wall all the way down. And those are my cells. And yep, take away that piece. Add in the one single solitary cell. And we have it. There's all my cells. So that's 100 people. And wow, I still have this big ass section right here. That's alright. We could put the shower here and the yard here. I would prefer them to wake up, go to the yard. I'd prefer them to shower though before they go to bed, but that's only me in my ideal little world. So if we make the shower actually here, a bit of a long shower, which how many blocks is it high? 16. That's ideal because 4 rows of that will give us, well, we need 100 heads in the shower or an equivalence. So how many heads can go here? 14 heads. 14 heads. And heads here at 14, well, that's 28 heads. And another 2 heads here. And another 2 heads here. So 28 and 28 heads is 56 heads. It's a big ass shower, but it needs to be double that. But you can't put a head here because a drain has to go there. You can't put a head here because a drain has to go there. You have to be 2 drains right here and 2 drains here. So in light of that, we could put heads along the wall instead, right here, because these are 12. 12 is an easier number to manage when it comes to math. See, that's 24, that's 48. And another 12 of that is 60. So if you have 60 heads here, and that's 6, so 12, that's 72 heads. Right there. We're at 72 heads. And we could put a whole row on the back. That's 88 heads. That's not enough for 200 prisoners. But you know what? Fuck them. I like my shower the way it looks. That's my shower. And there's enough walk space, sort of. They can do whatever they fucking want to do in there. And I'll put an arm guard in there. It's a bit of a tight squish, and there's not enough heads for everybody. But not everyone will probably be showering at the same time. Some of them could shower in their free time. It'll be pretty cramped in there. That's an ideal spot for a rifleman. Now from the shower, if they come back out of the shower, they can go to the yard. And I kind of want to just do this instead. Like, get rid of these 2 and put a door here, because from the shower they can go right out to the yard. And that's even less heads. I mean, that's 6 times 12. That's 72 plus these heads right here. Oops, my bad. So plus 14. 72 plus 14. Oh god. 86 heads. Damn, 14 people aren't showering at the same time. So from here we have the yard. Now the yard is tricky. We're going to have 100 people. Well, a bit like 100. And 102, I suppose. 104. Yeah, so we're cutting it pretty close there. From the shower, there's going to be grates here, and there's going to be doors here, and they're going to go right out to the yard. And from the yard, and this is going to be doubled. The prisoners from this side are going to go this way, and prisoners from this side are going to go this way, I think. Yeah. Because we need 2 yards. We're going to have light and medium. We're not going to have any heavy risk until we extend the prison. I'll extend it over here and make that high risk. But then again, the double canteen thing won't work, because the canteen would just have to be extended all the way down. Which means, like, as the prison grows, so too would the canteen have to grow. And yeah, that would be very, very bad. Because the kitchen is only a certain size. And yeah, you wouldn't be able to grow it. So you'd have to keep it as a small map here. So I think what I will do is build this prison up small and then sell it and then go to a medium map and try to build from there and reorganize. Because I think we can get 200 prisoners in a small map and safely. You might say, yeah, if you don't take any high-risk prisoners, but still, it's going to be difficult. So what we need is classrooms as well. A dog kennel needs to be 5 by 5. So I will get rid of this. It can be bigger than 5 by 5, but that's the minimum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the kennel has to go at least out to here, and this is a big ass kennel. And I could put a lot of dogs in here. Now from the kennel, I could have one entrance to... I need security. I have security, should be up here. From the kennel, I can go to the armory, which minimum doesn't really have one. It just needs a table, a rack, and a locker. So tables 5, I think, and the rack is 2 by 1, and the locker is 1 by 1. So I could have 8 lockers lined up here, and then weapon racks. I could have like 1 weapon rack here, and then a table. So if that's the case, then that's the size that the armory needs to be. It's a big ass armory. There's no second way out, if you noticed. They'd have to go all the way out and around. What you also need is a staff room, which has to be 5 by 5. So maybe we have the staff room here, the kennel here, and the armory can be a little smaller right here. And then the classrooms can be right here. So staff room, kennel, and armory. Okay, again, the lockers would go here, and I can just put some racks here and then a table. So there, smaller armory. That's okay. Locker, and the locker goes here, and the racks can go here, and then here and here, here and here. Tables can go 5. Yeah, right there. So for objects, I think tables are 5, aren't they, or are they 4? 4, because the canteen uses tables, so they're 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we'll just put some racks down. I don't know how many weapon racks you're supposed to have, but 1 is the minimum. I don't know if 1 supplies X number of armed guards or not, but I've got plenty of space. I could actually put the weapon racks here, skip 1, put a table, or weapon racks, a table, and then skip 1 locker. Yeah, so you see we're good. And this is going to be the classrooms. I'd like, see, classrooms have to be 5 by 5 minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This could be a big ass classroom. And I kind of want it to be close because as they wake up, take a shower, they go to the yard, if they go right to work, work time is the only time they go to class. So you kind of want to have your classrooms in junction with where they can get to work the fastest. And if that's the case, then actually the classroom should actually be right here because the yard will be here. Here, I'll show you. How big do we want the yard? Track, phone booth 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Track. That could be the yard right there. For 104 people in this area right here. Well, I mean, the area is 16 by 11. That's 160 plus 16. I mean, you know, that's not enough for everyone to have 2 squares, but I'm such an asshole. Okay, well, what I need to do is then design some classrooms. I want to design 4 classrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have to at least be 5. And if I have a space here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could then put a wall here. Now, if I do that with both sides, then where's the workshop going to be? Because you need a workshop. And you need a laundry room and a cleaning room. So, we can't go greedy with the shops. Now, to be fair, this area right here could be laundry. And I just put doors here, and we have a laundry room. And that's a good laundry room, but now we need a cleaning locker. And I usually had the cleaning locker in easy access. Now, actually, the fun thing is you don't need both sides of the walkway to be classrooms. So if you reserve one side for classrooms, you can reserve the other side to be, things. So we got, what are we talking about here? We were talking about classrooms on one side, then cleaning cupboards and things on the other side. So, is this a big enough laundry room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. That's. I would say. I mean, that's 16 right there. That's probably plenty. Because then you skip this one, and the boards are 3. But if we do 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we put boards here, and then laundry baskets here. Oh yeah. That's 10 ironing boards, and 10 buckets, and 16 washing machines. I'd say that's plenty big enough for a laundry room for 100 people. Plenty. So shower, yard, small yard, but we'll work with it. And I'll probably have a door here in the yard, because they can get right to work. And right here for the classrooms as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's 6, 7, 6, 7. One classroom can be 8. One classroom can be 7. Since I'm in the habit of shrinking the top, extending the top. See how I shrink the bottom of the canteen? I'll move the wall down like that. There you go. So they'll come in here for a classroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it'll be a big classroom. I could even actually go so far as to put a wall here. And that's a 6 room right there. That's a 5 room. Be nice. I don't actually need to put the wall here. Like, I could just leave it open and extend it by 1. And that wouldn't be so bad. And, yeah. I think that'll work out right. Laundry. Do I put another laundry room here as well? This might be enough for 100 people, but is it enough for 200? Maybe, maybe not. But with classrooms here, I don't need to double up on them anymore. And I can put a workshop down here. And since I don't need a second shower, well, yeah, I do. I'll need 2 showers and 2 yards. So I'll have a spot here for a workshop, which this is still a decently sized workshop section down here. So what do you think? This is just a preliminary. We'll start building this Corbin of the area next episode, because this episode is running pretty long. So this should be enough money to get us started. And I think it'll go pretty good. I've never actually managed to get 200 people on a small map without expanding it comfortably, without riots and shit. But we'll see how it goes. And I'll see you when I see you? No, I'll see you next episode when I start actually building the construction.